Woohoo! Welcome back to Herb the Nerd in today's episode of the Chelsea Transfer Ban series. I hope you've had an amazing Easter, enjoying lockdown as much as you can. As gamers, I feel like we are most set. What's the word? We have the right minerals for lockdown, something like that. I'm loving it. It's a bit warm, get a bit warm for the old gaming in the house, but other than that, yeah, it's going fine. Absolutely loving it. So we're back for some more Carabao Cup action. We're going to play the youth team here. We've had a bit of a wobble since we last left you, like when we got beaten by Manchester City. We then smashed Southampton 3-1. Absolutely destroyed them. We then lost to Bayern Munich. We lost to Bayern Munich at home as well. They scored 2 goals real quickly, and we just could not get anything back in the second half. So yeah, our first Champions League game is a loss, which is a bit annoying. And we drew with Fulham. Zajic scored and Mitrovic got a late goal out of nowhere for them. So we've dropped points. It means we're third in the league. We lost our first game against that Man City one. But look, so many teams still haven't lost yet. Early doors, obviously. But we just want to make sure we're keeping pace. We're not letting ourselves go early on. But today is the Carabao Cup. Norwich in the Carabao Cup. They are Premier League opponents, but we will be playing our young team. So that is Boyce, Clark in goal, brought in last season. Reece James, Zuma, Mpandu and Emerson across the back. We don't really have like super good young left backs or a backup for Reece James. So we'll be looking at those areas from our shortlist in the January transfer window. We then got Gilmour and Gravenberch in the middle. Gravenberch is the box-to-box and Gilmour the DLP. With Karamoko Dembele, Ruben Loftus-Cheek through the middle and Cherki out on as an inside forward. Esposito leading the line. Angerin missing out to Cherki. I want to give him a game over Angerin. Ruben Loftus-Cheek going in there as like a youngster. Not really that young. Which means a lot of the players missing out to the bench. Some of the youngsters in there as well to come in. Like I said, I think like Mount is technically the second string. Who knows? I've tried to get as many of the youngsters in as possible. We'll see how they get on here against Norwich. Last year, got knocked out straight away, didn't we, in this game? Or was it the second round that we got knocked out in? So let's see if we can do better this time round. Going against essentially a full-strength Norwich team here. And we'll go with if we play our game, we'll win. Away we go. Norwich, not the easiest opponent to be taking on, especially when we want to kind of go far in this competition with this rotated team. But a chance for us to see some of these youngsters we've got breathing through. I like the idea of using the younger team in this competition. Cherki, a player that has been absolutely smashing it at under 23 level, but we haven't seen him play yet. So a chance for us to watch some of these youngsters in action. We've seen Karamoko a little bit more, but we'll get to see a lot more of him in this game. It also just highlights as well where we don't have really good youngsters coming through, or not in the first team anyway. So we've got, like I say, Emerson and Reece James both playing in this game as wing backs. We need to look at what our wing back options are. I know we've got Martins, is it? And someone else as the right back. But how good are they? As Esposito should have scored there, really. We've still got the ball. What the hell is Cherki doing? Oh, Gravenberch puts it wide. Cherki just refused to give up on that one. Reece James into Loftus-Cheek. Gilmour. Loftus-Cheek out to Emerson. And Emerson smashes it. One of his signature smashes goes wide this time. Norwich now coming forward. Perotti out on the left. Can we get in on him? Cantwell. Perotti. Out to Lewis. Aaron Lewis. We played with Norwich last year at the end of the FM cycle and had a good little save with them actually. Did quite well in the Premier League. Oh, as Emmy knocks down to Cantwell, he essentially passes it back to Boyce Clark. Doesn't really try and test him there. We don't want them to score first. That would be key. They have had 3 shots, 3 on target though. At home, we do not seem to push. Let's demand more from this young team. Against Bayer Leverkusen as well, we just let them have it. We didn't really go. We couldn't attack appropriately with this formation, which was annoying. Oh my god, what a stupid goal to let in. They just lobbed Boyce Clark because we headed him the ball. Defending in this game is broken. Like, in the match engine, at least. Look at this. So this has gone in. A free header. So Emerson's headed it up. He's looped it up. And Emmy's replied with a header and managed to lob Boyce Clark in goal. I mean, really? That's a thing that's happened. That's an actual thing that's happened. We might be going out again. I mean, we are playing the youngsters. A lot of them aren't good enough, aren't Premier League quality, especially against someone like Norwich. But still, that was a bullshit goal. Aaron's here, out on the right this time. Going to try and whip it in. He whips it back. Why don't you shoot from there? You'll probably lob the goalie. Rupp. Loser. We're closing down. We're just not winning. There we go. Emerson wins. Cherky. The thing is, it was Emerson as well. My first team left back was giving away that goal. Cherky into Gilmore. Gilmore finds the pass to Emerson. It wasn't a great ball, though. Emerson in. Esposito. Esposito. Come on. Head it in. We've gone up to attacking now. We're pushing them. They're playing cautiously. I'm not having this. I'm not having Norwich. Bloody Norwich. Oh, my God. Pookie's in behind. Boyce Clark makes a save. Pookie's done well there. Corner for Emmy here. In goes the ball. Pookie's there. Good clear by Kurt Zuma. We had a few bids come in towards the end of the season as well for some of our players. Zuma had some bids in. Christensen had some bids in. But we've held on to those players. For this season at least. There will be some decisions to be made where actually we will make quite a bit of money selling off some of our better players to let the youngsters come through. But the save isn't about always bringing through youngsters. Once we get set with the team we like Gravenberch and Gilmore could see us through to the end of the save. We don't need to constantly be replacing. It's just that's how we're going to generate talent, is by buying in youngsters and growing them through. So we always want to be, it will become a rotation piece. Although you've got the problem, the Man United problem, where if you get a really good batch now, the class of 96 batch, and then you don't keep bringing through youngsters, you could get caught out. I'm going to shout at these guys. We've only hit the target once. Dembele now on the ball. Back to Reece James. Left-footed puts it in. Gravenberch heads wide again. Boys, we've had 10 shots, 2 clear-cut chances. None of you are hitting the target. Dressing room. Let's give them aggressive. Where's your passion, lads? Come on. I get you young. But you want to be future Chelsea stars. This is where you make your name. Good performances in the Carabao Cup will drop you into the subs bench for the first team. At the moment, I'm dropping you all. Loftus-Cheek, back. Let's go. James, Gravenberch. He's got... No, Gravenberch. He's not the Kante role, is it? Kante also wanted by Real Madrid, so we've got to think about him. Boyce Clark. Zuma. Good ball forward from Boyce Clark. Cherky misses out. Cherky. Oh, my God. And Esposito looking to be subbed. Gravenberch is giving away the ball quite a lot. He's having a good game. Lewis. Back to Louisa. So we've got Gravenberch. We've got the striker and Cherky all looking to be subbed. Let's go. No, come on. Rupp. Into Louisa. Lewis. Come on. No. Parotti. Oh, dragged it wide. We still haven't hit the freaking target a second time. Gilmore. Swing this one in. Someone get up. My God. We've been bad. Gilmore. Esposito. Dembele! Yes! Carabao gets his first goal of the season. Esposito with the assist. That'll boost his rating. Whew. Second shot on target goes in. Finally. That was a nice ball out. Gilmore. Just stop him. Put it on his right. Flicking it in. Esposito nods back. And Carabao and Dembele stabs it in. Okay, good. Now, that's manageable. That's a manageable amount of subs to make. Gravenberch, I'm not sure. Considering someone who came in, he wanted a lot of money, a lot of wage, and he cost quite a bit of money. So thinking he should have been quite close to the first team, I'm not that impressed by him. Emerson, let's go. Go on, Emerson, where are you going? Cherky's there. Cherky, rolling the ball forward. Gilmore. Dembele, lay back. Yes, James. Loftus-Cheek. That's what we want to see more of, boys. A bit more attacking flair. I am going to make the subs. Cherky kind of let us down. Andrew's going to come in. Gravenberch definitely let us down. We're going to bring in Mount, and we're going to drop Ruben Loftus-Cheek because he can tackle as well. Put him in as the box-to-box. We'll leave that for now. Can we get... Oh, yes! Loftus-Cheek straight in there. From the box-to-box role. I made Loftus-Cheek a box-to-box and he scores. Maybe he's the Gravenberch replacement. We'll drop him back to play instead of Kante. He can do a bit of defending. Look at this. Straight out. In on Bashiri. I play him in an attacking midfield role. He does nothing. I play him in a box-to-box. Look at this. Finds his fucking running boots. Lovely job. 2-1 up. We could be going through. We've turned this around somewhat. Emerson clears. Nicely done. Esposito. I'm quite interested in Esposito. He had a really good game against Arsenal. Emerson. Gilmore. Mount. Angerin takes the shot. On his left. Mount. Emerson. Cut it back. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, I thought he was going to take the shot. I thought he was going to try and banana that in. The attacking press working quite well here. Andrewin's got to be offside. Is he not? He's on. I was going to say he's got to be off. He got away from that too easily. Oh, the defender just stepped up. But yeah, he was miles off. Emerson, big ball for Esposito. Can he do a one-on-one? Oh, he's played it back. He's found Karamoko. Takes a touch. Oh, Lewis just does him. I thought he was going to shoot straight away. He would have been better off shooting straight away. As Hernandez now tries to attack Zuma in. Nicely done, Dembele. We're back on the attack again. Maybe this is what we need to do, is go to the attacking mentality much earlier. They've gone very attacking, but we've looked much better side since we flicked to attacking. Reece James has been KO'd here. If Lewis has KO'd my bloody right back, my best right back, for a long amount of time, I'm pissed. Andrew out to Mount. He's whipped it. Esposito. Loftus-Cheek. Oh! He's hit that very well. I might just get James off. Let's get Reece James off. Let's get Aspilicueta on. Let's just... Come on. Maybe that will save him. He looks dead. Hernandez. Back to lose. Oh my God. Boyce Clark with the save. Are we going through? I think we're going through, boys. I think the Carabao Cup journey is going to continue as our young team put themselves through past Premier League opposition. And it's quite a large rotation, if you think about it. It's only Emerson and Reece James that we really had in from the first team. A lot of them very close to the first team. Dembele's been playing. Zuma's been playing. But I'm happy with that. We turned it around. 2-1 victory. A superb comeback by the youngsters. And I think this would be a nice little train. I mean, it failed horribly last season. We didn't go through in it at all, did we? But now we're through. Fart talks Blues win against Norwich. Fart talks about Herb. And something that a lot of the big squads are actually doing IRL as well, isn't it? Good to see our under 18s having played one game and they're winning. But Cherky makes debut. He wasn't very good, was he? Valued at 12 million. What did we bring him in for? 13.25. We paid a lot for him, didn't we? Loftus-Cheek shines. He's done well. He's only 24. Did not realise he was only 24. We'll be looking at him more seriously as a box-to-box now, though. Because we were playing him in here, weren't we, as the playmaker, which he definitely has the right attributes for. But maybe, because he's got quite wide spanning attributes, we're better training him as a box-to-box. Better training Loftus-Cheek as a long-term replacement. We got Gravenberch in there, right? He's a playmaker. He's box-to-box. Actually, he's probably... Oh, he's tackling so bad. He's going to be a difficult one to place, actually. It could be that actually Gravenberch goes in as the more attacking player. He's a bit quicker. He's way less defensive. He's got the technique, the first touch, the dribbling, the decisions to be an advanced playmaker in that role. Very quick. Very good determination and decision-making flair. He's a much more attacking player, isn't he? I always thought he's more defensive, but that 15 flair, the first touch, the dribbling, the technique, in our tactic, I think he's an AP backup. I think that's the move we make. Gravenberch, I see the DM in his name, and I always think it means he's more defensive. And we actually flip their training. So Loftus-Cheek becomes a long-term replacement for Kante, who we could end up making a fair bit of money off. He's 29 now. If someone wants to cash in for him, look at 20 tackling. He's a box-to-box on the defensive side, isn't he? Look at him, man. He's so bloody good. So bloody good. But if someone wants to cash in and pay some money for a 30-year-old, I'll let a 30-year-old go for 70, 80 million. Easy. So maybe that's one thing we've learned then. Gravenberch, we're going to play more attackingly. Loftus-Cheek more defensively. And let's have a look at the schedule. We go through. We've got Leicester, Real San Sebastian. We've got Liverpool coming up. We're going to go and play Liverpool. We'll bring the end of the Champions League group when we get to the second side of it. And then we'll have the Carabao Cup game in October as well. So all of the Carabao Cup we're going to play. We'll play latter stages of the group games of the Champions League. And we'll take on Liverpool as second in the Premier League in the next episode in just 2 games' time. So we will leave it there. If you are enjoying, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome if you are new. If you're finding your content over this lockdown period, well, welcome to it. But you're in safe hands here. Safe hands with Old Herb. And we will continue on. I'm enjoying this save a lot. We'll be diving into the Dev Centre a little more and having a look at just where we're weak. Obviously, we've got that world knowledge going. Ooh, that scouting knowledge. There we go. Press the right button this time. We're getting up. We've got a lot of our scouts out going and ongoingly searching the far depths of the corners of the globe for the best players. So we'll have a little look at who starts coming through in here as well as part of January. Picking up those 17-year-old Wonder Kids as soon as they come through. It's going to be a fun old time. And I'll see you back next time. Have great days. Bye-bye.